First of all, I want to give honor to our spiritual parents, Dr. Andre Thomas and Prophetess Nina Thomas, and most likely give honor to God. The enemy was fighting me to say this, but no weapons formed shall prosper. My job season, many of you would have known my year started really rough with the house fire. After the fire, then it was trying to find appliances, resources, everything. I don't want to thank the church for their contributions. But in the midst of that, it was as if the devil was saying, you know what? She's still going to church. She's still trying to have faith. Then the attack went to my job. And this was a formulated through battles of bullying and trials and tribulations that my daughter was dealing with. All things will come with materialistic things, but you see, when you're isolated away from any support from family members, and who would know me from very young would know my situation from being in an abusive home where there was molestation, where there was rape, and I overcame that. And it was like the season kind of like devoured me, feeling like I was of substance again because I lost so much. Then to see that my daughter was suspended at only 10 years old for wrongfully accused of a situation. And this bullying thing, as Pastor Rose has been emphasizing, these children need our help. She was not handling the trauma well. And then in the midst of that, I still had to be dealing with my own mental breakdown. I didn't get no time to deal with my trauma. I had to went into survival mode as being a single parent. So by me having to be leaving, going to the school, I was promoted and then demoted in the same time because I had to be constantly stepping out from work to deal with her. Then the department they put me in was a mold infested area, and I started to get very ill. I would have reached out to Elder Dion. She was encouraging me, but look, God brought you so far. But I was like, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it anymore. And in the midst of that, depression was heavy. I was so suicidal. 2 weeks ago, I actually tried to attempt it, but that's what they say, the grace of this church. I keep seeing prophetess. I was like, why am I seeing her? I don't want to speak to nobody. Other people would have reached out. Honestly, when you are in that state, you do not want to be around anybody because all you're hearing is your negative thoughts. And it's like I tried to fight through it. Then it was still bullying, and then bullying from my daughter. Then it's like I started to feel it in the workplace. People was talking, people was laughing, and I felt so alone. I remember sitting down in the car, and I say, I'm just going to end my life right now. Prophetess came again to me, and I was like, okay, I'm going to pray. I'm going to try to pray in the car. And in nighttime, when I wanted to do the attempt, my keys went missing. Could not find anything. And I fell in a deep sleep. And she came to me again, not knowing that one phone call in the morning, she actually was praying about me that whole week. And it's like, the reason I couldn't find the keys is like the angel just did, you know what? We can hide these things because it was so heavy on me. And the sleep showed me how I was going to die and how much more it would have affected my children. And then as I got up and I spoke to prophetess, we would have prayed, and it's like all the ailments that was going in my body from the toxins, from the mold, I started to vomit. And that same day in the afternoon, I was called in by HR because they see the potential, but the issue was not having the adequate help and support. And they moved me from the building that was causing me to be very ill, and they promoted me back to be supervisor in warehousing. I just want to give you all the praise and honor to God, and mostly the honor to God for using these wonderful people as our vessels, as Prophet would have just mentioned, who you are connected to. The grace on this church is supernatural, immortality, because the devil wanted me dead, not only to destroy my destiny, but to destroy my children's destiny. But I am saying to you, once you press in, single parent or not, once you press in with tapping into God, even if you have lost hope for yourself, there are people still praying for you. And that prayer would have touched, because like I said, she came to me 3 times and I did not want it to speak, but I had no choice to speak that morning, and that saved my life. And I just want to say thank you so much.